kitty cats. First video of the year. I'm sorry it took me a few days, but I was kind of recovering still from Christmas, believe it or not. I just been trying to collect myself, and honestly, after Christmas, I kind of get depressed and feeling kind of down. And I also, the New Year is usually really hard for me because I had a friend pass away several years ago at that time, and I always have a hard time with it because I was very close to him. I'm not going to touch too much on that because I don't want to be all a downer. We all have people in our lives that have passed away. People, pets, humans, of different sorts. So anyways, I'm gonna get right to it here. This is my 2017 favorites. So for me, 2017 favorites means things that I found in the new year. Sorry about that. There's a heater on in here that goes on. So, cause it's freaking cold outside, like 2 degrees or something. Anyways, trying to get back to what I'm talking about. So yeah, these are things that I found during 2017 I liked, or stuff that I kept liking during 2017 that may have carried on from 2016. I'm not sure. So, first thing I'm going to talk about are I'm going to go through all the different makeups. For skincare, I'm not really going to get into that. Honestly, the majority of skincare that I loved this past year was Julep. Julep skincare I thought was amazing. I loved it. Anything I got from them that was skincare I thought was great. I highly suggest it to anyone looking for a new skincare. Now that that's been said, I'm gonna move on, right? So, the first thing I'm gonna talk about is primer. And once again, there is a lot of Julep stuff in here. There is the Julep Blank Canvas Illuminating Treatment Primer. I really love this stuff. Put up close. I loved it. I think it's fantastic. It's a good primer. Some people don't even use primer. I do. I like to have my base kind of like smoothed out, and I feel that this really does a good job of that. It's not like, I don't know if there's silicone in it or not. I don't know, but it doesn't feel that way to me, at least. It feels more like I'm putting like kind of a tacky lotion on. And it's always good when something is, you know, paraben free and cruelty free, which it is. So, has a little bunny on the back. Not everything I use is paraben free or cruelty free, but I do love it when I find out that something I really like is, because that's awesome. The next thing that I will tell you yes, this is Wet n Wild. This also is cruelty free. Pretty awesome. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Not everybody liked this. I'm gonna just say that. Not everyone liked this. I did. I thought it was amazing. I'm wearing it now, and I think it's great. I think it's, you know, I would like a better shade range. Thank you very much. A better shade range would make me very happy. But I think, you know, cats are gonna be noisy today, aren't they? But I think for, you know, a drugstore foundation, this stuff's great. It does smell a little weird, but once it's on your face, that goes away. But when you first like open it up, you're like, what the crap is that? And because it does smell funky. It smells like a mixture of Play-Doh and paint, which kind of weirds me out. But once it's on, that smell goes away. As I said before, it's cruelty free, and there's no photo flashback, which is what is really fantastic about it. Under 7 light conditions. Been used with top smartphone models and with and without flash. So they tested it out to make sure that it would be the amazing product that it is. Now, there were a lot of foundations I liked this year. I've tried out several, And at a close second was probably the CoverGirl Vitalast Healthy Elixir, which also is a drugstore foundation, which I mostly use drugstore foundations. However, also shade range kind of crappy. Was nice to have a pump, however, the pumps don't seem to last very long. Like they stopped working very easily, which was also a disappointment for me. So that was the foundations I liked. The next thing, of course, are going to be concealers. Also another Julep product, the Julep Cushion Complexion 5-in-1 Skin Perfector with turmeric. You just click it and it comes out on a little sponge, which is a nice applicator. It's very good concealer. Shade range maybe could be slightly better. No, it could be a lot better, but still a really, really good concealer. I find that also very healthy for my under eye. You know, I think the turmeric actually helps keep down puffiness. Great stuff. I love it. So the other one is one that is carrying on from the year before, the Hard Candy Glamouflage. If I have anything, I have a lot of redness, and I've found that like the green correcting stuff just doesn't do it for me. But this stuff covers up like pretty much everything. So yay, Glamouflage. Great stuff. I think it's been compared to the Kat Von D concealer, the tattoo concealer or something. So, which I've never used, but I've heard that it's been compared to that. Next on the list would be my eyeshadow primer. The eyeshadow primer I like, which I have a little sample one right now, is the eyeshadow primer potion from Urban Decay. I've tried the anti-aging one, which a lot of people really like. I don't like it. Something about the formula just bothered me. I prefer that one, and it is my favorite eyeshadow primer. The next thing, I think it primes really well. It's not like too overly silicone-y, or because some eyeshadow primers are too wet. I think it's just perfect for me. The next thing is going to be eyeshadows. So just single eyeshadows. I have two. One is the Wet n Wild Cream Brulee. Very popular eyeshadow base. You know, you use it as a base. And the other eyeshadow single, and I have lots of eyeshadow singles, and surprisingly, it is not a ColourPop one. It's one from NYX, and it is Fireball from... Love this stuff. I always get compliments when I'm wearing it. See how shimmery it is? It is so pretty. So, yeah. Next, eyeshadow palettes. Favorite eyeshadow palettes. Oh my god. So, I have three. I couldn't decide. So many eyeshadow palettes that I got this year. One is funny because it's actually hated by some people, but I love this. Oh, gosh, I need to clean it off though. It's got like all sorts of crap on it. The NYX Avant Pop. Now there are different NYX Avant Pops. This one's the Art Throb. I loved this. Love the colors. I find it so useful at Halloween, and also at other times of years when you're trying to go for more bold, colorful looks. I love this one. By the way, my eyeshadow palette drawer is a mess. Just saying. The next one is the Naked Urban Decay Heat, which was a gift that was given to me for my birthday. And if you haven't actually seen this, this is what it looks like. Open it up. And there are shades, very warm, lots of reds and oranges, just what you would expect from something called Heat. Great names. I'm using some of it today. I used Ounce, right, which is right here, and I also used Low Blow, which is right here. And I used chaser as well. So, there in the lower end, which is what I was using in my crease. The last one is one that was in my last my holiday giveaway, which has gotten kind of messy because I use it so much. The Element of Surprise from ColourPop. I love, 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 love this palette. It makes me so happy. There are so many pretty, pretty colors. There are some mattes, but there are also some very, very beautiful shimmery colors that make me really happy. Plus that bright pop of pink, you know, right there in the middle. It's just so fantastic. Really is. I love it. And yeah, the pink is called Subdue. So, love using that one. I've done, I think, a tutorial with it. I think I've done swatches of that too. It's very, very, very pretty palette. So, after that, I'm gonna go with some other interesting things. One thing that this year was there were a lot of holographic and metal liquid eyeshadows, and I do really like the Stila ones. They are amazing. I love them, but I'm gonna go with the JCat ones. I find the colors more interesting. These are holographic though, whereas the Stila are metal, so really in a way you can't compare. But I do use, I think, these a little bit more, probably because of the colors. I really like the colors that JCat chooses. But the JCat 3D eye toppers, so cool. I love this whole like liquid eyeshadow thing that's going on. This is called an eye topper because it's great to put right on top of an eyeshadow, but you can use it on its own too. Also for the, you know, the little corner of your eye. It's very pretty, which is what I have done today. You see, it's in the corner. Very, very pretty. Then there's been a lot of pigments, shimmers, glitters, things like that. And also I'm going with JCat. JCat Rockin' the Night Sparkling Powder. This one is in the color Mystic Wave. And with a little glitter glue is what is on my lid today. Very, very pretty. Amazing stuff. Just fantastic. So we're gonna move on from that and go on to eyeliners. Eyeliners, I really, really like, for a liquid eyeliner, I like EM Cosmetics Illustrative Eyeliner. There we go. Very, very good for doing, you know, the whole cat eye look. And it doesn't, you know, it dries down fairly well and doesn't seem to smudge at all that I've noticed. So the next thing is the Julep When Pencil Met Gel Long Lasting Eyeliner. This stuff, this one is in green, forest green shimmer, which I'm wearing today. Along the under eye. And it is very, very pretty, very nice. It glides on so easily. Julep makes great products. They're not just about nail polish. And I'm not even putting a favorite nail polish in here because I have so many nail polishes, like, I could not choose. I just couldn't. If you're gonna go just for a regular black pen though, and I had it out. Where did I put it? Here it is. I'm just gonna say the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil and Perversion. You can't beat that. Urban Decay makes a great eyeliner. Mascara. I'm also gonna say the Urban Decay Bigger, Blacker, Badder mascara here, and Perversion as well. Which, this is just a sample one, but I was trying out a lot of different samples of mascara over the past 4 months or so, 3 to 4 months, and I know I should be getting rid of it because it's been around too long. And that one is really, really well liked by me. I love it. Also, if you're gonna get a glitter primer, NYX has the best glitter primer. Just saying. I've tried a couple others. I like NYX. I think that's all the eye stuff. I'm not choosing an eyelash. I don't wear them often enough for me to say this is my favorite right now. Maybe next year if I'm using it more. Oh, I did forget to talk about a powder. This is the Super CC Color Correction Care CC powder with SPF 30 and light to medium. I like to use this as like an overall setting powder. A lot of people don't like pressed powders for that. I do, as you can see, I'm getting down to the nitty gritty of it. And this is probably my second one this year, or second or third, because I really, really use them a lot. So yeah, so I'm gonna go in with the Butter Bronzer. Is also my favorite bronzer. Fantastic, love it. It's great stuff. I can't even, no other bronzer seems to compare for me. It just doesn't, they're all too dark on me. This is perfect, perfect coloring. I don't feel like it's super orangey. Maybe other people see that way on me, but when I look at myself, I think it looks great. Dirty Little Secret. Blush in Kitty Pink. The DLS is kind of wearing off of it there. But the color, you can see, I find it to be the perfect shade for me. I like the formula. I don't like blushes that are too pigmented. Sorry, I just scratch right below my nose. I'm not picking my nose, I swear to you. So, and there's that highlighter. Now, here I am, I'm always wearing highlighter, and today I am actually wearing the Wet n Wild Rainbow highlighter, but I just went for the blue and green area. I don't really like this highlighter that much, though, to be honest. I'm kind of disappointed in it. I thought it was going to be much more fun. I feel like it doesn't really have that much of a shine. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't feel like it has a good shine at all. I feel like all my highlighters are pretty decent, but nothing's standing out to me anymore. There used to be ones that really stood out to me. I don't feel that way anymore about it. Yeah. I think if one was going to stand out, probably the same one from last year, the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals is still a favorite. It's not really, like, it isn't like a brand new favorite for 2017. It's just something I have loved now for about a year and a half. So I do really, really like that. I do have palettes for blushes and, you know, contours and things, but none of those really stand out to me either. Sorry if that's disappointing. Just the truth. I'm gonna mention some brushes. I do have, these brushes are some of my favorites. This is a Crown. It came in a BoxyCharm, but I don't get BoxyCharm. I actually got this in a giveaway that was everything in the BoxyCharm. And see, this really big brush, I use it for my foundation. It's become one of my favorite foundation brushes. And this I use for concealer. This is the Cream Shop, also one of these. And it's funny because the first time I used one of these, it was a different brand. I didn't like it, but then now that I've used some other brands of this shape of brush, I have come to really like these oval brushes. Moving along, I am in love, even though for some reason today it looks crappy. These are all dirty because I used them today because they're my favorites. The Wet n Wild powder brush. I use it for powder. Great brush. I love the little indentations that they put on these. I love them. For bronzing, this is not my favorite. It's probably my second favorite. My favorite seems to be missing. Oh, and here's that sparkling. Okay, this has nothing to do with you. My daughter was looking for something. I just found it. This is my favorite blush brush. It has been since I got it like 3 years ago. It's Sonia Kushnick, I think is how you say her name. And all the other brushes that came with that set, I don't even know where they went. But this thing, I love this so much. It is, any other blush brush that I get, I'm just like, it's okay. But this, I love. I don't like how a lot of blush brushes are tapered. I like this, where it's like kind of poofy. And I like the fact that it's short. It's not super long. It's very easy for me to get my blush in there. I like it a lot. Highlighting brush, I don't have a favorite highlighting brush. I have tons of highlighting brushes. I guess this might be a favorite. The Coastal Scents. And this, you know, it's a stippling brush, but it's a small one. And I find that with cream blushes, cream highlighters, I like to use them to just sort of stipple them in instead of blending it out. I think it works better, but it's just my opinion. Eyeshadow brushes. I do like the Wet n Wild blending brushes for eyeshadow. But I like, this is the Vasanti set that I got not that long ago. I love these. These are great. I've never used Vasanti before. These are fantastic. I love them. They work so well. I used this for putting on the glitter today and it worked really well. I mean, Vasanti makes great brushes. And I've always been a big lover of e.l.f. I have other kinds as well. I have, you know, all sorts of different kinds here. We got Coastal Scents, and we've got that Miss Glam. I don't even know. Here we go. SL Miss Glam has some nice brushes too, but I really in Luxie is a great brushes, but the Vasanti ones, crazy about them, really am. So that's all I'm gonna say about brushes. And now I'm gonna talk about some lip products, and then we'll be done. When it comes to lip products, I have a lip oil. I have a ColourPop lip product and a lipstick. This is the Mega Last Iridescent Lip Color from Wet n Wild. This is a Unicorn Soul. I'm wearing it right now. It's got kind of a holographic sort of look to it. Kind of changes color. If you look at it, it looks blue, but it actually goes on kind of like a purplish pink sort of color. It's really cool. I really love this lipstick. It's not as creamy as I would like it to be. So you might want to use some lip balm first, but I always use lip balm before putting on any lipsticks or liquid or otherwise, because many of them are too matte and drying out your lips. Which is another reason I like this, because this is a lip oil. Julep makes these great lip oils. This one is in the color Obsessed. It's called a tinted lip oil treatment. I do love using this almost every day. I have another color. I have two colors. I think there's only 3 or 4 colors. This one is in the color Covet. I probably use this one more, I think. Both, yeah, you can tell. There's a lot less in this one than this one. These are great lip products. If you're looking for something that's going to moisturize and give you just a tint of color, great product. I really need this to go for my lip stuff, but that's what's decluttering is coming your way. The next product is the Ultra Metallic Lip. This was from the Laura Lee collab. Out of all the ColourPop lip colors I got this year in both lipstick and liquid, I really like this. I wore it the other day. It's in the color Glam. It's a metallic. It's so pretty. Okay, I know you can't really see. Oh, it's so pretty. Let me swatch it for you. You've probably already seen it if you watch, but I just want to give you another chance to look at it. Isn't that just so gorgeous? It's really, really gorgeous. So that is it. Those were my 2017 favorites. What your favorites were and how your 2017 went and how your 2018 is gonna be. I know for me, 2018, I'm looking forward to doing more here on YouTube, and I have a goal of by 2019 I want to have at least 1,000 followers. So that's what my goal is. And also I just want to have a good year. I want to read more. I used to be an avid reader, and over the past 2 to 3 years I've been reading less and less, and I don't like to barely anything. I have a stack of, well, stacks of books that I haven't even gotten into. It's like, what happened to me? Why don't I read? So that is something that I'm going to try and do more of and give you more and more videos. Right? This smile looks really stupid. I look like some crazy grandma. Okay, so please share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and hit that bell if you want notifications. And yeah, have a great year, everybody. Love my kitty cats. Let me know what your favorite were.